මේ වංචා දූෂණ නතර කර පමණින් රට හදන්න බෑ. අපි දන්නවා. හැබැයි වංචා දූෂණ නතර නොකර රට හැදීම ගැන හිතා බලන්නවත් බෑ. හදන්න බෑ ඒක විතරක් ප්‍රමාණවත් නෑ. හැබැයි ඒක නැතුව රට හැදීම ගැන කල්පනා කරන්නවත් බෑ. අද අපේ ගොඩක් ශේස්ත්‍ර කඩා වැටෙන්න මේ වංචා දූෂණ හේතු වී තිබෙනවා. ධනය, බලය, දුප්පත්, පොහොසත් ભેදකින් තොරව නීතියේ විධානයේ ආධිපත්‍ය අපේ රටේ තහවුරු කළ යුතුයි. ඒ සඳහා තියෙන ආයතන පද්ධතියට අපි ස්වාධීනත්වය ලබා දෙන්න. ඒ ආයතන පද්ධතිය මේ අරමුණ සඳහා මෙහෙවීමට අපි නායකත්වය ලබා දෙන්න. මේ අරමුණ සඳහා මෙහෙවීමට.
Government must take responsibility for their actions or inactions during disorder, such as the Aragale period. Suppose the government has failed to address underlying grievances or enacted policies that have led to social unrest, the government must be held accountable, demonstrating a complete breakdown of the rule of law. Our economy, once a beacon of prosperity, has plunged into darkness. The fruits of our labor, the dreams of our youth, has been shattered by the greed and indifference of those entrusted with our well-being. Our once held sacred, the sanctity of our laws has been trampled underfoot, replaced by a culture of impunity and corruption. I implore the future leader of this nation to you today with a deep sense of concern and a plea for urgent action to address the pervasive issue of impunity within our nation. As citizens, we deserve a society where the rule of law is upheld, justice is impartial, and no one is above the law. I urge you to take decisive steps to address this grave issue, which may include strengthening the judicial systems, ensure that courts and the Attorney General's Department are independent, impartial, and equipped with the resources necessary to prosecute cases effectively. Introduce measures to prevent corruption, improve transparency, and hold public officials accountable for their actions. Educate the public about their rights and responsibility, and encourage them to report wrongdoings without fear of retaliation. You can message my leader that our nation will never tolerate impunity. Our streets, once haven for our children, have become battlegrounds where violence and fear reign supreme. We have witnessed daylight shootings and murders. We have witnessed children being abused. We have watched the doctors and engineers and learned seek refuge in countries where democratic principles are upheld, individual freedoms are protected, and the rule of law is respected. නීතියේ අධිපත්‍යයට ගරු නොකොට එය නොරැක දියුණු වූ ආර්ථිකයක් ස්ථාවර රටක් ඇති බව හෝ ඇති විය හැකි බව කවරෙක් කියන්නේ නම් එය අපට පිළිගත නොහැක. Today, some claim that the country has economic growth and social stability. No, a country cannot have a developed economy and long-term stability without respecting the rule of law. Who would invest in a country that has no rule of law? Businesses and investors invest in countries with predictable and transparent legal systems. Without this confidence, economic growth is hindered. Daily Mirror reported on 27th August that the President has called for the armed forces to maintain public order nationwide. This reinforces the inadequacy of the police in handling the country's security and upholding the rule of law. Sadly, we have become a poor and indebted nation with a police force unable to uphold the rule of law. We shall support a leader we trust to uphold the rule of law and protect fundamental rights as if carved in stone. Leader who shall restore the country from the depths of despair to the heights of glory. A leader who shall make Sri Lanka a great nation, the pearl of the Indian Ocean. We must rise not in anger or violence, but in unity and resolve. Posat ratak, lassana ජීවිතයක්. The dreams of a rich The dream of a rich and beautiful nation is within our reach. It requires a commitment to excellence, a dedication to social justice, and a belief in the power of human potential. Let us work together to build a nation that is a source of pride for all its citizens. We must recommit ourselves to the rule of law and build a nation united by justice. Thank you.